You got Brooklyn Rutledge, Naomi Sherrill, the St. Albert Saints getting a clean sweep here in Class 1A region quarterfinal over Exira-EHK. Brooklyn, let's start off with you. You guys just got out to a quick lead, really put the gas and pedal on set one, and came away with that set one victory. So talk about getting out that quick lead here to take this victory.
Yeah, so that was our main focus, just start out strong and then carry out throughout the rest of the sets. I think we did well with that. Definitely kept our energy up and everything, so yeah.
You had the arm swinging, the hammer swinging in this one today, led the way with kills. What did you kind of see in terms of the opportunities to kind of pounce and attack?
You know, I was just seeing what they were open with in the block. It was cross. I expected it to be the line, but I was just taking what they gave me, so good with that.
And Naomi, I'm sure Coach's message all week was just you guys take care of business yourself, focus on your game. And what do you think that she thinks of that she didn't have to call any timeouts and you guys just cruise through that whole match?
Yeah, I think it was good because she really prepared us for it and we knew what they were going to do. And yeah, we just went out and played our game.
As a team, you did a really good job from the service line. You kind of led the way with that. I think four assists maybe in this one. What did you guys kind of see in terms of the service opportunities and how did you kind of utilize that to your advantage tonight?
Yeah, the service was kind of different, but we just stayed aggressive with our serves and it really helped.
Brooklyn, you guys have had that tough schedule all year. It's kind of really maybe battle tested. You guys got that, between you two, Denton and Sophia Denton. Just talk about your guys' attack as you're going to try to move on to Class 1A semifinals.
That definitely helped us out. Our schedule all year, it's tough, but it makes us better every game, win or loss. So that definitely just helped us get better all season long. So.
Anything to add to that, Naomi? Just kind of your thoughts on that tough schedule. I mean, something St. Albert has year in and year out. But how did you guys kind of grow from that this year?
Yeah, we're really thankful for it because it does push us to be better as a team. And we just learn from our losses and we never try to get down on ourselves. We learn from our mistakes and go from there.
Brooklyn, we've got another one coming up on Monday. You guys will be hosting another playoff game here. So just what are expectations heading into that one? Still not knowing who we'll face yet.
Spirits are definitely high. We are prepared and we'll continue to prepare and practice. So this definitely just helped. If we keep our energy up on Monday, I think we'll be good.
Pretty good. Here's Naomi Sherrill and Brooklyn Rutledge getting a sweep over Exira-EHK, moving on to the semifinals here in the region. Girls, thank you for getting us in and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Here's head coach Angie Lance, St. Albert making quick work here on this sweep here in Class 1A Regional 6. Coach Lance, let's talk about that quick lead. You guys kind of took set one quickly there. You got start to finish there.
We started a little rough, missed a few serves right from the get-go on the first few rotations, but then they kind of locked in and really played with a lot of focus tonight.
What do you think of the way that both Brooklyn and Naomi were attacking tonight? It seemed like Brooklyn especially was getting that cross-court shot to fall alive.
Yeah, we just told her we knew how they were going to line up, particularly on those two hitters, and just to swing away. Both of them were doing a great job of listening to their teammates behind them, telling them where they could go, and they were putting the ball away where we were telling them. So yeah.
All three sets were won in pretty dominant fashion. So what was it out there with your team? Just obviously buying into whatever you guys were preaching. As usually they didn't call a timeout once all night.
It was just being in the present, in the moment, being locked in and doing what we needed to do tonight. So it's postseason right now. We have to earn tomorrow, and the girls, have put in a great week of practice leading up to tonight, and we're very focused from that very first get-go tonight. So that was the difference.
There was kind of one point in the match in the second set where they had tied it up both at 5, and then I think they tied it at 10 as well. And then you went off, scored 8 or 9 straight, and really kind of put the set and really the match kind of to bed there. What did you see in your team's ability to kind of go on that run to get to that big advantage?
I saw how composed they stayed. They didn't get rattled by it. They didn't get frustrated. They just refocused in on what they needed to do. They relied on each other and trusted their training and got that big run of like 6 or 7 points, whatever that was.
You guys are kind of reaping the benefit of a tough schedule all year. I'm sure it was growing pains and not fun going through it during the regular season, but now we're in postseason. You guys have seen some high-level volleyball, so speak on it. Now you guys are just ready to hit the ground running here as the postseason begins.
I say it all the time, our conference prepares us very well for postseason. We don't have an easy night ever in the conference play. You have to be ready to play no matter who's across the net. It doesn't matter if they're first in the conference or last in the conference. It's a tough conference. With 1A schools, you get a little bit of everything coming at you from across the net, so it can be very unpredictable at times, and I told him that. So it's, not look too far ahead, but just make sure that you're focusing one ball at a time, and we're taking care of business when that ball crosses the net.
That tough schedule is something that year in and year out kind of gets discussed around the St. Albert program, really in all sports. But this season specifically in this team, what did you really learn about them through the highs and the lows? Obviously, right around 500 record, there's some lows in there too, but a lot of highs as well. What did you learn about this team specifically?
Well, we've stressed all season long not to get caught up in the wins and losses, because we know how much of a battle and the good competition that we face in the conference every time we stepped on the court for a conference match. So it's the bigger picture of things. Think of what it's preparing us for, what we're getting out of playing this great competition. It's you win or you learn, and we learned a lot about ourselves and what we needed to continue to work on by playing a lot of those really good teams that we see in the conference.
This sweep will get you guys advanced onto the region semifinals now. You guys will be hosting. Not saying wins and losses, Coach, but what are just expectations for Monday?
Expectations just to lock in and play very focused and aggressive, and be ready to go. We've got pretty high goals, and they want it pretty bad, so we're gonna keep plugging away.
Head coach Angie Lance of the St. Albert Saints getting a sweep over Exira-EHK in the quarterfinals here, advancing on to play Monday. Thanks, Coach, for getting us in, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.